Hello student, welcome you to my channel. Myself Dr. V.B. Sonowne. Today we are going to see the life cycle of Riccia, part first. Subtopics include systematic position, habit and habitat, external morphology of thallus and internal structure of thallus. So, let us see the topic in Riccia, that is a systematic position. Means plant classification is the arrangement of plants in a group and categories for a clear understanding and proper study. So, let us see systematic position. Division Bryophyta. True roots and vascular stands means xylem and phloem absent. Class Hepaticea, mostly thalloid plant body, rhizoids without septa, means partition separating two chambers, and present chloroplast without pyrenoids, sporophytic plant body and no columella in capsule. Order Marchantiales. Rhizoids and scales are present. Air chambers and air pores present on dorsal surface of thallus. Family Ricciaceae. Sex organ, that is Antheridia and Archegonia in the mid dorsal grooves. Sporophyte of composed only of globular capsule is present in the thallus. It does not possess foot and seta being absent. Genus Riccia. Scales arise on the margins of thallus. Photosynthetic filaments are unbranched and vertical in position or erect in position. So, now we have the classification with region of Riccia. Now we will going to learn habit and habitat. So, let us see habit and habitat. All the species are terrestrial, means plant growing on the land, except Riccia fluitans, which is aquatic, plant growing in the water bodies. The genus Riccia was named in credit of P.F. Riccia Florentine, politician. Riccia is the widely distributed all over the world. Riccia occur commonly in growing on moist tree trunk, wet wall, moist soil and moist surface of rocks. Genus Riccia is cosmopolitan, means everywhere. There are about 200 species. Out of these 33 species have been recorded from India. Common Indian species are Rixia discolor, Rixia robusta, Rixia himalayensis, etc. In Maharashtra, it is very common in Western Ghat, Mahabaleshwar, Matheran, etc. The hill stations like Kulu Manali, Simla, Darjeeling, Nainital, etc. have a rich bryophytic flora. Now, external structure of the gametophyte or thallus. So, let us see what is it, external structure of the gametophyte or thallus. Means study of dorsal and ventral surface of the Rixia. The plant body is thalloid. Means plant body differentiated into root like structure, means rhizoids, and prostrate or erect axis bearing green leafy lobes. Dorsiventrally flattened and ribbon like. Dichotomously branching and light green in color. The dichotomy repeat many times and regularly look like rosette form. The thallus is thick in the middle and become thin toward the margins. The thallus is linear to wedge shape, means tapering to a point V shape with apical notch at the apex, means terminal position of the thallus, and thickened midrib like this, and thickened midrib. Gametophytic plant body has two surface. First, dorsal surface, means dorsal side, and second, ventral surface, means ventral side. On the dorsal side, the midrib is transferred on middle longitudinal furrow, means deep lines in the surface is present on the dorsal side, ending in a notch at the tip where the growing point is located. Sex organs are also present on this surface. On the ventral side, scales and rhizoids are present. Scales means these are generally present at the margin and one cell in thickness. Scales are multicellular, membranous and violet in color. Function of the cells is to protect the young growing point. The rhizoids arises from the midrib region, but in Rixia fluitans, scales and rhizoids are absent. The ventral surface of thallus bears many unicellular rhizoids at the mid ventral region. Rhizoid are of two types. First one, smooth type of rhizoids or smooth walled rhizoids, and second, tuberculate type of rhizoids. Both the rhizoids are unicellular, elongated, hair-like structure and behave like roots. The tuberculate rhizoids have a pig-like outgrowth or a tube-like outgrowth, inward projection in the lumen. They perform the function of the rhizoid are fixation and absorption of water and minerals from the soil. Now, next one is the internal structure of thallus or anatomy of gametophyte. The views of thallus show the two distinct surface, upper surface and lower surface. It is thick in the midrib region and gradually become thin toward the margin. The thallus is dorsiventrally differentiated into the upper region, green photosynthetic region or assimilatory region, and lower region colorless, that is a storage region. First region photosynthetic region, TS of cellular structure, photosynthetic region. It is situated on the upper or dorsal surface of the thallus and consists of loose green tissue. It is also called photosynthetic region or assimilatory region. Photosynthetic region consists of a layer of epidermis, many air pores or air chambers and many one cell thick vertical rows of chlorophyll containing cells. Each row consists of 4 to 8 cells. In the cell of vertical rows are present many discoid chloroplasts of manufacturing food. In between these vertical rows are present many discoid chloroplasts. This region is performing the function of photosynthesis and also help in exchange of gases. All the cells are green except the uppermost cells, which is hyaline. Terminal cells of each row of assimilatory cells is colorless and the discontinuous layer of upper epidermis. Second, storage region. It is situated on the lower or ventral surface of the thallus and consists of colorless cells. The lower region of thallus is made up of parenchymatous tissue. These cells are polygonal and compactly arranged. They are without chloroplast, but they are very rich in starch. The cell is storing water and food. Hence, this region is called as a storage region. The lowermost cells of this region form a regular lower epidermis, from which scales arise at the margin, and two types of rhizoids, that is a smooth and tuberculate, are present in the middle region of lower epidermis. So student, in this lecture we study systematic position, habit and habitat, external morphology of thallus and internal structure of thallus. Student, this is a part first. So student, in a description box there are some of my lecture on algae, lichen and on many more topic. Watch that video also. Visit to my blog. You will get the link of a blog in the description box. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channels. Thank you.